For this week, we're supposed to get a time when we think of a time when we had kind of a hardship or something, and tell it and tell how God's mercy, God helped us with His mercy. And I thought how one day when we were chopping Johnson grass in the garden, I had a pretty bad headache, but God helped us get it done that day.
When I broke my arm, I didn't really like it, but I'm kind of glad it happened because now I can see what people are going through when they break their bones. When I was getting adopted years ago, it was hard because they were in the heart, and they helped me go through it.
I got hurt once. I had a friend's child jumped on my stomach and hurt myself, and everyone thought it was just a stomach ache or something. Then I went to the doctor and they discovered my liver got hurt, and I'd stay in bed for a week, and God helped me get through it.
When the church burnt down, it was pretty sad, but then God helped us build a new one.
I thought about whenever we help our friend, when we are helping him get his house done, sometimes we have to change plans or something to do that. But God might be teaching us to help without or help willingly.
We had the same assignment as the little boys. Sometimes when they go to work and I have to stay home all the time, a lot of the time, and sometimes it's hard for me to just stay home and do my school and just be at home, but it's good for me. I can learn my lessons.
We had some real hard times when I was growing up, but I was never really concerned. I didn't have any problems with it because I always trusted Mom fully. And I think that was God's mercy giving me a mom like her.
A few weeks ago at our shop we had a little accident, and it was a pretty bad day for us because it kind of set us back a little bit, but by God's mercy we were able to get it done, get it fixed, and forget about it.
Well, it's kind of hard when my big brothers left home, but it was God's mercy to let them leave so that I won't be in their same place here in several years, and I don't want to be there.
Once we were on a job down by Washburn, and it stretched on, and it was hard. And the men were busy; they were figuring quotes or something, and we were doing it by ourselves. But looking back, it's good for us. And just learn to be faithful.
One time we were going to Mexico and we had a real bad crash and rolled our Suburban, and by God's mercy, just only one person got cut up a little bit.
I was thinking that sometimes this walk, this following the Lord, gets hard, but it's God's mercy that He's called us out from the world and put us on a different path, even though it's hard sometimes.
One time it was like 112 degrees outside. It was really hot, and I had to dig some pretty heavy blocks out of the dirt that were stuck in, and it was making it hard for the mower. They were really heavy, and it took a long time to do it, but when I got it done. I was really glad I got it done.
I thought about when the church split. It was pretty rough on a lot of people, didn't know really what to do. But then by God's mercy, we got through it.
Kind of thought the same thing as Philip did. And my older brother left home. It's just it's pretty hard on everybody, and it's hard on me. I've always been pretty close to him, and I'm just looking back now, just kind of think that, and it's not a good thing that happened, but I could have been there, could be there with him too. I mean, there was a lot of things that that I went along with that I shouldn't have, but by God's mercy, I'm still here.
I was thinking here of an incident that happened last winter, I think. My water in my house froze. I just thought something that small can really be a challenge, things of that nature, because we realize that the things that we depend on, that we trust in, there's a possibility of them being cut off at any time by circumstances. And during that time, I learned, or I just was reminded that I need to trust in the Lord and not having everything that at my fingertips.
When we go through trials and stuff in our walk, I just think it's a blessing to God that He's allowing us to come to Him and give us the option to choose good or evil.
For the boys for next week, I would like to, when you get upset or angry, I want the young boys to share what comes to mind that they learned in their reading to help them get through the anger or upsetness. For the older men, young men, I would like for you to describe when temptation comes, what verse or what have you read or learned about that helps you get through that, and share it with us.